y'all, it's Denny and welcome to Vlogmas Day 13. So in this video, I'm gonna be showing y'all how I make my quick and easy quesadilla fajitas. That's what I call them because I be using fajita mix, but it's quesadilla. Anyway, I'm showing y'all the grilled chicken that I use. So I get this from Aldi. So if you see my Aldi's haul, then you would know. So if you haven't seen it, I think that's Vlogmas Day 2. Go check out, our grocery haul. But yeah, so first I just start off with the grilled chicken strip things, and I let them thaw out a little bit before I decide to do what I'm doing now. So I just pour some in a bowl, so I make enough to where we can have like leftovers if we want and just have enough. And I end up breaking this chicken up, so you see the strips but I break it up. But yeah, and then I'm going to season these things. They's a little frozen, but that's okay. Y'all see what I do. I just season them with all of the seasons that I usually just use all the time. And then you're going to see me pour a little bit of the fajita seasoning in there. And then I'm going to use the rest when I start cooking. And y'all, this is a very quick meal. It only takes me like less than 30 minutes really to make this. So yeah, y'all watch me finish seasoning this chicken. Alright y'all, so now I'm over at the stove and I am just putting some butter or vegetable oil spread or margarine, whatever y'all be calling it. I think everything butter, but it turns out it's not. I learned that, but I'm still using this little stuff. So I'm putting it all at the bottom of the pan before I throw the chicken in here. I do this with everything. Just throw a little bit of butter up in there and just let it coat the bottom of the pan, simmer for a second, and then go ahead and throw the chicken in there. So in this video I didn't make a side for us. We just ate the quesadillas as is, but sometimes I'll make like homemade tortilla chips. I know that's crazy, you eating tortillas and making tortilla chips, but I just love homemade tortilla chips. But sometimes my husband likes to use cheese dips like queso and stuff, or sometimes I'll make rice with it. But this day we just had it just regular. So I go ahead and throw the chicken in there, and the chicken doesn't take long to cook because it's already cooked. So I just let that kind of cook around for a few minutes, and then yeah. Alright y'all, so I've let the chicken cook for a few minutes. Now I'm gonna add some peppers. So this is another thing from our grocery haul. These are the red peppers, green peppers, and onions from BJ's that we get frozen. I just like to have these on hand just to throw in dishes. Like, they be good, and sometimes we do get like the fresh ones, but a lot of times when I'm cooking, sometimes I'll just throw these in there just because they're there and we like them. So do what works for you, but this works for me, and this is just a add to the quickness of the meal because they're already cut up and ready to go. So I just throw some of those in there and just kind of let the chicken continue to cook some more. Alright y'all, so the chicken's been cooking and I started to break it up. So now I'm gonna add the fajita seasoning and let that simmer. So first things first, you're gonna see me add some water into the pot just to help with getting the seasoning all mixed up in there. So I'll pour some water in there, then I kind of just stir the chicken and the peppers around, and then pour some more water. Continue to do that, and then I'm gonna add the fajita seasoning. So the fajita seasoning that I use is the old El Paso. It's like my favorite fajita seasoning ever. So I just pour that and I just mix it around. This fajita seasoning, like this, it makes like a sauce almost, and I like that because I like sauces with my quesadillas, like the one from Taco Bell that has like the other little sauce on. I like that, but I like doing it this way too when I'm at home, just with the fajita seasoning. So you just see me mixing that in and kind of breaking the chicken up more. So I'm just gonna keep adding the fajita seasoning. I don't add it all at one time, and then add more water as I go if needed, and I'll just let that kind of simmer and do its thing for a little bit. Alright, y'all, sorry for like the weird angle, but the chicken is still simmering on the stove. So while that's going, I heat up our Blackstone. This is I'll put the name on the screen if I remember, or put it below. But it's called like a griddle, Blackstone griddle indoor thingy. I don't know, y'all, but I love this thing. We cooking this all the time. So I first start by putting some butter on it, just so I can, coat the whole thing with it. And then you're going to see me, assemble the quesadillas. Alright, y'all, so now we're gonna start putting the quesadillas on. So first I start off with these little mini tortillas that I got from Aldi's. Y'all know, shout out to Aldi's, that's what we shop at most of the time. And then I get my cheese, which is also from Aldi's, and I go ahead and put that on each of the tortillas. So I don't like a ton of cheese on mine, but my husband just loves just cheese everything. I ended up making 3 of these though. Actually, you'll see in a second, because my husband's like, I want another one on there, just put another one there. I'm like, you messing up my feng shui here, what I got going on. So yeah, so he's gonna put the chicken on there, as you can see. So I just, he just puts it on there, and then I'm gonna add a little bit more cheese on top, and then put the other tortilla on top, and that's kind of how I do it. And I let them cook on both sides, not too long. It just depends on how crispy you want it, but this thing really, does its job. So we only maybe cook it on each side for maybe 2 minutes, if that. So yeah, so you just gonna see us assembling and then putting the third one on. Alright, y'all, so all 3 tortillas are now assembled. Quesadillas are now assembled, and we just gonna let them cook, y'all. It's a little messy. I got cheese everywhere, but it's okay. But this was just a very quick and easy meal to do. Like I told y'all, less than 30 minutes, and it tastes so good. Usually I'll just eat like one of these, and sometimes a side, sometimes not a side, but this day I end up eating my whole one, which you'll see how we cut those, and then just one piece from the other one. And yeah, I think these is just good for the whole family, really. Like even for the kids. Like my kid doesn't eat these. He's a picky eater, y'all. He's a very very picky eater. So sometimes he's in the mood to try things, sometimes he's not. So y'all know how this goes. He already had his food. He already eating, enjoying his little dinner while we're making ours. But yeah, y'all, these are just simple, easy. Don't need too many ingredients. You definitely can add more stuff if you want to, but this is just, what we add and what we do. Alright, y'all, so now it's time to cut. So this can get a little messy, just depending. And my husband, he just do his own thing. He just, cut how he want to cut. But we end up cutting them in 4s, and then you see me plating mines, and y'all, they taste so good and they so filling. Like I told y'all, half the time I don't even eat a side with them. I just eat that and I'd be good. Or sometimes if I want like a little rice or something else on the side, I'll do that. But like I said, this night we just ate the quesadillas themselves. But yeah, y'all, they turned out really, really good. It's a very quick and easy meal to do on those busy nights, and when you don't have a lot of time and you don't want to thaw nothing out. This is, a go-to. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Let me know if you'll try this recipe below, or some other quick 30-minute meals that you make for your family and for yourself during the week. And yeah, hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I will see y'all in Vlogmas day 14.